it's not New Year and I have already messed up my bullet journal. As you can see, I have dirty fingerprints all over it. Oh well, I will have to work with what I have. Let's start to plan my 2024 bullet journal. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cover up the inside cover, because I like the embossing on the left side, but I don't like that it suddenly stops in the middle, and I am not going to use the place where I should put my own name. So I'm going to cover this up with this beautiful sticker sheet I found in my local bookstore. I don't know where they got it, but I love it. Hey guys, DeeDee is here and welcome back to my channel. It is that time of the year to start to think about my new bullet journal. And for 2024 I decided to go with Archer's and Olive notebook. Just because I like scribbles that matter, but there's one flaw to that journal which I am not very excited, and that is that it has pre-printed index pages, which I don't use. I have never used them and I will never use them. At least in this stage of my life, I'm pretty sure I am not going to use index. That's why I chose Archer's and Olive notebook. So on to my 2024 title page. I am using another sticker sheet and I cut out numbers 2024 and put them in the center. But it looks like that 20 is a little bit off. That's because the number 4 is 2 squares bigger than the other numbers. That's why it is kinda off looking. But trust me, it is in the center of the page. I double checked and triple checked that everything should be where it is supposed to be. On my right side I am putting year at a glance page. As per usual, I like to add my mini calendars so that weekends and holidays are in red and work days are in black actually. And for now I am just putting the black and red pen without any other color. Don't worry, I will come back to this spread a little bit later and will add more color. At this point I was not sure what kind of color I want to use for my yearly setup, but I will decide that a little bit later. So onto my first collection page. I am putting my long-term task collection, or previously that was long-term projects. For this bullet journal I am calling it tasks because project was too long name basically. I am not going to put my future log in my bullet journal because frankly I am not using that. I didn't use for 2023, so I definitely decided to skip that. For my long-term tasks, I have two things. I have to sort my photos since 2005 and I have Burde style magazines or journals, and I am making my own catalog for all the patterns what are available for those magazines. I am already almost done with cataloging. I need just tweak a little bit. On my right side I am putting my home decluttering bingo, and instead of writing down every room, I have divided it in 12 sections. The house, I printed out the stickers, and it is like going like kitchen, living room, my closet, bathroom. By the way, how do you call bathroom if you don't have a bath? I have only shower. Is it shower room? Let me know how it is in English. Then I have my husband's closet, entry hall, kids room, home inside, storage room, bedroom, office, outside like garden, shed, and of course toilet. Next spread is going to be my Depop sales bingo. I was going to do the sales bingo this year, but life got away and actually I didn't do any sales in Depop. I haven't sorted through my wardrobe, but I will do that in 2024. Hopefully. I will do the separate video to actually setting this up when I will be done with sorting. And of course my next spread is my trusty healthy numbers. I have to say I don't like how it turned out. I don't know, something is not quite right with the table. Definitely I will think how to redo this spread for my 2025. I am already thinking about 2025. Who am I? Right? Yeah, we'll see how this, but at least it is doing its job. It is recording my numbers each month. Although I am not measuring myself every month, I have to admit, maybe every second month. It is good to have a place to record those numbers when I am actually doing that. So next, of course, is going to be my 101 things in 2024. At the moment, I am just setting up the Dutch door and I will do the separate video. If you want to see what I am planning for my 2024, then don't worry, the video will come shortly after this one. The last spread was the last minute decision to add, which in theory and in practice I really needed, but in reality I have to say that I don't like how it turned out. In my opinion, it turned out a little bit too messy, too busy for my liking. It is digital decluttering. That's something what I really want to do once a year, go thoroughly through my phone, my browser, my Mac, my socials, and just clean everything out what needs to be cleaned out. And since I did have spare page on the right, I decided to put simple quote, which I think is really suitable for bullet journaling, which is, don't worry about planning every step of your life. And this is exactly what we all should remember, that you don't have to plan every smallest detail in your life. Plan your big goals or big things, but the small things will come on their own. Finally, I have done all the writing. Now I am coming back with the colors. At the end, I decided to go with the dark red as a main color and gray as a subtle friend color. And I think it is okay, but I am not in love for this yearly setup. And for home bingo, I did a huge mistake. You will see in final flip through. I decided that I don't want black and white or white pictures, so I started to color them in, and I think that was a very, very big mistake. I really don't like how it looks at the end. But okay, I will have to live with my choices till 2025. Thank God I don't have to look at that spread too often. Only when I am doing my home decluttering and I have to check that particular room is done. And of course, like I said, for digital decluttering, after adding color in the page, I don't know, it just looks too messy, too busy for my liking. Maybe, I don't know. I have to think of different kind of layout. And once more, I am returning to my year at a glance because I really like to add colors for each month. That doesn't mean that I'm going to use that particular color for a particular month. It's just something what I really enjoy, to separate month into seasons. And finally, final flip through. I like the inside cover and I like my simple name page. Next, of course, my year at a glance and 2024, and now you will see my ruined home decluttering bingo. It looks horrible, I know. Don't come after me. I know it looks horrible. Depop sale bingo will be filled out later, and my healthy numbers. I like the practical thing of this layout, but I don't like how the table looks. And of course my 101 things in 2024. That was a mess, I can tell you. You will see that in my next video, which is going to be very soon. Stay tuned for that. And of course, digital decluttering and quote page. Not my favorite setup, but this will do for my 2024. I hope that January will turn out better. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very shortly in my 101 things in 2024. Bye!